Hello everyone, Jeff the Green Review here. Frost is the formation of ice crystals on the ground or other surfaces. A killing frost is severe enough to kill plants and will end the growing season or delay spring planting. We generally use a temperature of 32 degrees Fahrenheit for killing frost and 28 degrees for a hard or killing freeze. On clear nights with no wind, cold air settles to the ground. It will slide downhill into valleys and low areas. They'll be the last areas in the spring and the first area in the fall to have a frost. Trees protect the plants under them, creating a slightly warmer microclimate. Buildings radiate heat, offering nearby plants some frost protection. Plants susceptible to frost damage can be protected by covering them with insulation. Blankets and special garden row covers are better than tarps, which are better than plastic. Frost can penetrate plastic, but even worse is what happens in the morning. When morning sunshine hits black plastic, the plants warm up too much for the cold weather and are harmed when the plastic is removed. Clear plastic acts like a greenhouse and heats the plants up too much. If rain or snow accompanies the cold, protect the plants with a blanket first and then put plastic on top. Gardeners need to know the average date of the last frost and last hard freeze in the spring, and the average date of the first frost and first hard freeze of the fall for their garden. This is just the start though. Each season varies as to when the cold leaves or comes back to our gardens. Some years we have a warm spring or fall, and other years it's a cold one. The actual date of these cold events will vary each year. They can vary by more than a month. In my area, my garden's average date of the last frost is April 27th. The earliest date the 32 degrees left my area was April 5th, and the latest date it left was May 28th. That's a 53-day difference. The average date is just the date that there is a 50-50 chance of a frost. There's still a chance of frost the day before and after, and the week after that is just a smaller chance. Some vegetables require cool air and soil, while others require warm air and soil. Very few like to be hot and dry. Southern and western gardeners often need to plant cool and warm season vegetable crops in the fall to grow a crop over the winter, because the summers are too hot and require too much water. Gardeners in the western states that are growing at high elevation enjoy bright summer days. At elevations up to 3,000 feet, summer is for warm season vegetables and winters for cool season crops. Above 3,000 feet, spring and summer are the only time to grow vegetables, and they may need help staying warm. The higher gardens may be too cool to grow warm season vegetables unless the gardener changes the microclimate. This can be done with plastic hoop house greenhouse. These structures can allow the garden to be started earlier, kept warm during the summer, and then extend the growing season in the fall. Crop varieties from northern climates that are tolerant of cooler temperatures also help. So what's this mean to me? In just about every weather forecast, there's a mention of that day's normal high or low. There really isn't a normal temperature for any day. There are average temperatures created from temperatures that are higher and lower, and sometimes a lot higher or lower. In temperate climates, the daily temperature variation can be about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. For example, a high of 70 degrees Fahrenheit is followed a few hours later by a low of about 50 degrees. At the same time, the average high and low temperatures have a variation of about 20 degrees on each side. So if the average low is 40, the possible variation is between 20 degrees and 60 degrees. That's how we created the 40-degree average. The same goes for the average high. Therefore, each day has a possible variation of around 60 degrees. Any temperature in that range is normal. When the weather forecaster says the temperature is headed to record territory, the temperature is at one end of that 60-degree range, and yet they're still in the normal range. For USDA Hardiness Zone 1, the last spring 32-degree frost is June 15th. The first fall 32-degree frost is only a month later at July 15th. In Hardiness Zone 2, the spring-summer lasts from May 15th into August 15th. Zone 3, it's May 15th to September 15th, which is the same for Zone 4, May 15th to September 15th. Zones 5, 6, and 7 have their last spring 32-degree frost around April 15th and their first fall 32-degree frost around October 15th. Zone 8, it's March 15th and November 15th. Zone 9, it's February 15th to December 15th. Zone 10, it's January 31st to December 15th. And in Zone 11, there's no frost at all. And this is Jeff with a Greener View. Thanks for watching.